So Bits will wait it out with smokes at the ready to try and throw over a flash as well to give his teammate a bit more to work with, and Electronic will capitalize mid-pressure from both teams to start off. What a tone and a tempo they want to set. Minute and 36, and we've already got 2 kills, both of them going the way of NaVi. Testis and Refresh, gone. Either way, they try to move Simple's aim. That's not going to work. Welcome to the Major. Simple, he gets his first headshot. That is Katie, and he takes down, but Stowen has the shot back onto him. It's just trying to make sure they have no one flanking around, but Donut's been covered, and that bomb's down on the entrance to the Donut, to the A site. Electronic, man, that's not bad at all. 4 kills for him in that round.
It's the way the follow-up smoke from Heroic almost gives them that same exact one-way setup that they initially had in the round. They're like, thank you, we'll take that, we love it.
An interesting note, you can see the smokes as well looking ready to go over top of that huge double door, that main entrance to whatever fortress, Aztec palace that we are in. But they still have to wrap around through elbow. It's still the long way. That's the thing. The CTs have the granted access to mid and baited. Oh my goodness, baited in. I was going to say Electronic has them all coming toward his gun. As Simple tried to do more work and bring them that direction. Hook, line, and sinker, but it's Boomich that has to sink the ship in the end because the dinks were going out. Or rather take, because single smoke back to the back lines. Electronic's going to have his dispelling and dissipating shortly. In fact, there's a gap in it, but the kills are going the way of Heroic. Bomb down, 5-on-3.
If Electronic doesn't get anything, yeah, I think now they have to make the call to save. I think Electronic didn't get anything with that cheeky little angle that he had. He had a small opportunity, but now that there's nothing, he doesn't even get away. He's waiting for the spam to stop through the smoke, and it comes from a different angle. And yeah, NaVi got to back away. First round on the board off the back of some good entry kills from Shush. First one
is the one that is there. There was a smoke there too, though. Don't get me wrong. They certainly put one.
Ooh, Simple with the up. Got the first one more close up. Oh, of course he has that as well. And at a third. That is spectacular. He's at the Major, and he's not wasting any time.
Absolutely not. He's got a highlight within the 4th round of Arrival, and Electronic continues to be on form and closes it out 3-1. 2 incredibly close scopes from Simple. Look how calm he is about it. That's just normal for him.
Yeah, that's just a normal day in the office, a walk in the park. Whatever platitude you want to give it.
Working his way in with that AWP. He's the one with the bomb. He'll plant it. They go for the short side plant. Perfecto's figured it out because he heard no action toward the pillar, but a good response. Stowen fires back through the smoke, takes him down. And that was as much as good as a guess as anything because there was no tracers. And Cadian now watches directly toward that back lane. He does not know, though, that Electronic has already gotten in that position. So a second one in that spot, but pretty tiny little narrow corridor. Should be an easy shot for him. No mistake about it. No utility to move Cadian away from the bomb. And I think, interestingly enough, they're going to call this early.
Heroic's 2 entries on that bomb site come through that same exact smoke to that back corner. In fact, all 3 kills taking place in that position. 1 flashbang left for the Heroic side, but it's on Refresh, and he's on a big flank. There's a timer on this. Boomich is looking for it, but if he takes his attention away just once, actually even Simple is kind of looking for it as well. He wants to go find this. Refresh not moving yet. There it is. There's an easy shot for Simple.
Not an easy one for Cadian as he doesn't land on the second. He did get Electronic down. That was back towards CT connector. Stowen on the boost spot, however, has 2. He's got bit down as well. Smoke. He's above Perfecto. He didn't see it. He's tapped it. He's off it. He's trying to stay away. But Simple's so low on HP, they have to go find Perfecto. It's time that's going to matter. He's going to go for the defuse. The knife's going to come in, and he swipes once, hits him, and that's enough to scare him away. And even though they're both low on HP, I think they're going to try, but fail on both accounts to get away and survive.
Oh, what a weird round. That's a grinding battle for Heroic. I actually thought after Simple got the flank kill, attention.
He's going to get all the attention, but he doesn't get the first shot. Oh, I love that movement, trying to bait out the shot Stowen because Simple's goes so good at hitting people jumping around corners, but very good air control. And Testis will take him down. Shush has Electronic. This is them absolutely overrunning NaVi.
Yeah.
They might have to call a timeout, see if they want to go back to that aggressive middle or if they've got to get something going toward the A ramp because right now they're just getting caught out on the back lines. And the sites have just been attained far too easily. Perfecto wants to grab that AK. Cave. Stowen's actually 1 step ahead of Perfecto here, and AWP though, yeah, okay, fair enough. I thought he was going to be scoped in and ready for it. Gets away with 1. Testis for the trade. I'm sure many of you saw. Perfecto flashed off the angle, and the plant is the objective, and that at least achieved. Knows he's behind the pillar. Good spray down. Stowen managing to use the AK to slide underneath a Simple, and that takes out the immediate threat. The other 2 behind the smoke. I gotta look for exits. Bits actually sneaking in quite far here. He's managed to get to Wooden, which means Cadian gone inside of the cave. That gives him an AK. Now knows that Testis is going to be in front. Bit, he's got 2 kills because Perfecto started it off. It's Refresh, 10 HP on the AWP, but finds the first 10-second defuse. He got on it before Refresh could hear it, before Refresh was set up. I don't know that he knows he's there. Oh, he could have held that.
No.
He had that. He absolutely had that, but somehow, for whatever reason, Bit lost his nerve.
I don't know if he would have. Yeah,
I think he did. I don't think Refresh was going to be that quick to the peak.
That's the question. Was Refresh going to walk up and actually take the glance? I'm not sure what.
I think Electronic had to get a little more aggressive or back off sooner.
He just didn't have options, was the big thing. Smokes in both directions. Bit is going to be called upon one more time. Simple can come through that smoke, but Bit has to provide him the opening, and I think he needed the follow-up. Simple's going to come through anyways, and they didn't expect it, but a little bit sloppy as he comes out. Took him a little long to find Tess's, and he couldn't calm it down and transfer it over to the second player. Perfecto left in a 1 versus 2. There's a kit down. There's 2 kits down inside the bomb site. I think in this situation, if you're Perfecto, you go for it.
2 kits, as you say, down on the site. He's going to swing it in, but they're going to be staring at this surely. They have to be. Oh, no, they're not. The timing. Box to protect. Sees one, tries to get the spray, and does do some damage on his down. Not enough. He goes out. They're both there. He nearly isolated that down. I thought there was a chance he gets Refresh in that, but I think Stowen had the trade either way.
They long A. They hauls. And they're going to do it again. Bit. He went 1 for 1 in this position earlier. Now he's got to worry about middle, but actually I think Cadian just slipped past his crosshair. Simple steps through the smoke, and Refresh was pulling out the bomb.
That's a gift. Now they know exactly where it is. Perfecto gets Cadian down as well. The fact that he snuck through won't matter if the MP9 can find the kills, and Tessis was overwhelmed, didn't know where to look. Bit finishes it off, and this time the hold from the Donuts. Flashes over. Boomich backs away. Molotov down in front of him, but it doesn't matter because Perfecto has a lineup instead. He gets 2. It's eventually him down. The Deagle of Cadian now upgraded onto an AK, but 26 HP, and I'm sorry, Cadian, that flash, you're not immune to it. It did blind you because you didn't throw it far enough, but it did keep him at least alive. And at bay, and able to swing around the other way, he takes down Boomich. It's Simple and Electronic are back on the case. But what does B hold? Because right now there's 2 players there, but there's an already leading rotation, if you will, by Simple, who gets into the Palace, and he's already got 1. The plaza position as he takes down Cadian in the hole, and it's going to be Electronic to find Stowen immediately after. Shush still managing to make this level, but that nade from Electronic will find Tessis. Hold on, though. Refresh. We said he was throwing utility earlier. Now he's sneaking around, very sly in behind NaVi, and this flank could be everything. Perfecto's considering it, but what's the timing? Because every time he peeks, he has to look away, and when he looks back, all he does is face death straight in the face, and now Refresh. Which way does he go? Checks middle, but the bomb.
Yeah, at least NaVi's taken eyes off it. I don't know what the timing is to bail all the way back, and I don't think they even want to risk it. Boomich, off angle, can't control the spray, and that's a nightmare. Electronic with the nade, it's not going to stop. Oh, it almost stops the plant, and now it does. Refresh got off the plant and tried to readdress it. Electronic's going to win a magical 1v2. A bit of a gift.
And he had to run out and play that. It wasn't like dying after time mattered. That was round 15.
From Tessis and Refresh in mid. Oh, that timing. The footsteps, though. Tessis just made a bunch of noise. NaVi doesn't seem to have heard it. Actually, it might not matter. The double kill from the 2 dualies. 2s all over the board, and somehow NaVi's fighting their way through this. They know Cadian is still here. Simple going to swing out. There he goes. Simple doing a great job. Even shooting his teammate in the process, but he had to get the kill. He's finally going to go down, and somehow Heroic still managed to sustain and get the defuse. So the aggression from Heroic goes 1 for 1, and now more aggression in the mid-round coming from Donut, and Electronic doesn't have the timing. He just looks away. Cadian's got an easy one, and there's Bit trading that back as well.
So this gets pretty tight and close, and early in the half, money the factor. This is a big round for NaVi to take, so as not to let this game get too far away from them. Good flash timing as soon as the shoulder peek came out, but they run on the back of it. It doesn't really do much because they're not close enough to act on Tessis, which means he's ready to go for the headshot, slides wide, knowing that he's going to be pre-fire by Perfecto, and it's perfectly dealt and dished as he goes down. Shots to protect. Interesting. I thought perhaps they'd stick the plant, and that Bit would actually take that fight, but instead Simple wanted to bait his own battle, instead goes down. It is all on to Bit. And Refresh to go again. Damn it, that is a lovely shot from Bit. It is 9-9.
That's filthy. I can't even believe he didn't go and stick the plan and play the post plan, but...
That said, there's time to recover this from Heroic. Bomb still waiting back toward the connector at the bottom of the ramp. And we'll see if they can figure this out, because a lot of utility, they walk into the smoke to get information. My goodness, Simple, not bad.
I don't think he wasn't even going for that kill. I feel like he was going for one far up at the top of the ramp at the corner. He just got a little bit lucky. Cadian gonna flash his way in. Good trades. There's that mid-round aggression that Heroic likes to pull off. Into a 2-on-2 we go. Bit and Simple.
Not going to plant the bomb yet because they want to clear everything, including the fight towards Shush, which they don't win. That leaves Simple exposed. He has to try and plant it now, but there's a flank coming in. He only has one flash, and they'll nade toward him. Smartly, he goes toward Donut, the only position that doesn't leave him exposed, but they know he's gone there. They're well aware, because Refresh, he had every other possibility covered off. A 1-on-2. He still manages to get space, though. Now it doesn't really matter, aside from the fact that he doesn't know they're not in middle. Smoke, he's on it. He doesn't know they're not defusing, and now they can put the Molotov down and force him off the angle. Shush knows where he has to re-peek from, and that is a well-held 1-on-2, or rather... Simple boosted, rather it's Perfecto that gets the kill, but Simple was the one above. Tessis will turn it around to find the man below that was the murderer in that occasion. As Tessis wants to try and get more in the smoke, they know he's back towards CT. He doesn't need to re-peek it. Instead, though, Cadian can slide out. It's Boomich and the bomb. And Boomich wants that bomb to go boom very much, so he will try his hardest to bring this out, to draw this on. Here's one tap, knows the Cadian's there, swings it back and reads it perfectly. The one more's got to be in Plaza, but he's lost track. It's now in!
Oh!
He's found him now! And Boomich, never mind the bomb going boom, he's detonating on the server himself.
That's an important 1v3, because NaVi got into that bomb site. Look how intense it is for Boomich. Now that I've killed this guy, it's going to be pretty open, but the clock is an enemy. That's a big kill from Refresh. Couldn't get the follow-up, and Boomich is just barely going to get it. And they're surely going to go for this if you're Heroic. See what they can find. If they can get one kill early on, then the retake is in.
Only on 22, and Shush, oh, he could completely thwart this. He's going to go around it. He gets by Bit's gun. Can't see each other from the other side. Testis with one, and there goes Boomich. It's Bit that's gone. Electronic has to try and hold this from the smoke. Can't do it. And there's more than enough time for Stowen to pull this back. That was so close to not even being planted.
Again, probably to get some information. Tessis pushed down. Oh, he's got a double. Simple. I think he was turned to line up a smoke. Perfecto's got to handle this, and he does. Tessis never knew there was another player there.
Shush has Electronic, though, and that makes it back to a 2-on-2 with 37 seconds. And Bit. Cave. I haven't cleared wood, though. It's the only position I haven't cleared. I don't think he's... Oh, he's got to. There's a smoke down. Surely you have to look that direction. Perfecto at least has the information to get the trade. Lots of time to get the plant as well. As on the horse, Shush will rotate over. 44 HP for him. 55 for Perfecto. Shush will work his back with the wall behind him toward the site, checking his angles on the way through, and Cave will be the first check. Knows that it's planted behind the box, though. Not a common place to play. Not a place you'd look, but he knows he has to look at every single corner in this situation, and Perfecto's ready for it. It's 13-11.
4-on-4. And Heroic's trying to get in, but there's nothing down. There's nothing to give them cover.
Yeah, Simple gets that one back. It was a good shot with the deagle from Shush. Electronic has Refresh. This is still costly.
Ooh.
This is very costly. It's Electronic that's the low HP player left. And Tessis has not much better off. It's 10 versus 9, respectively. But Tessis has the angle back with the deagle, and Electronic knows he has to sorely go hunting and somehow finds the kill. That is a risky play with the HP that he had.
Yeah, well, Tessis had the read, too. Whew.
Smoke down deep. Simple. His first shot is fine, but he's taking a bit of damage. Should put us on map point, barring any irregularities in this round, shall we say. Although Shush has put himself in an interesting position.
And Navi's going to be on 15. They've taken hold. This has been such a tough half for Heroic. And again, I can't help but feel this is another one of those games that is... I mean, it's a pretty close scoreline, but it still feels closer with the way Heroics had to just grind just to stay in this.
Molotov's down. Electronic through them, and through two players. Oh, Boomich comes in to help as well. Cadian and Shush, as well as Refresh. And it'll be refreshing for NaVi to start this stage of the major, their major, with a win, going 1-0 over none other than Heroic, and that will be sweet for them. A lovely storyline, as we say. So many narratives about this game.
I admire the fight that Heroic put up in this game. And I'm glad we saw them at this level, because them competing with NaVi at this stage, in my mind, shows a better level, obviously, than what we saw in the Challenger stage. But just the fact that they stuck in it through all this adversity and the myriad of times where they could have just kind of slipped out of this match entirely. Regardless, NaVi, very, very strong. And you saw just a number of win conditions, great timeout called, everyone looking at the notes, and from there they kind of figured things out. And a nice solid performance for NaVi. Nothing crazy.